vote of thanks and you introduce the political leaders.
The Right Honourable Speaker, Parliament of Uganda, who is the Member of Parliament for Kamuli District. The Right Honourable Prime Minister, Dr. Rugunda, the Right Honourable John Patrick Amama Mbabazi and your dear wife, His Grace, the Most Reverend Dr. Stanley Ntagali, because you are our host. Now, the former Archbishop of Uganda. His Grace, the Most Reverend Dr. Kazimba Mugalu, the 9th Archbishop of the Church of Uganda. All the primates in the House. My colleagues, ministers, and ministers of state, and members of Parliament. My Lord, the judges and justices of the courts of adjudicature. Mama Nabagereka wa Buganda, Namasole wa Buganda, Katikiro n'abamyuka bo, omukubiriza w'olukiiko lwa Buganda, omulangira Hasimu Nakiringe, bannaalinnya abalangira n'abambejja, baministers ba Ssaabasajja Kabaka, abataka ab'obusolya, abakalu b'olukiiko lwa Buganda, abakungu ba Ssaabasajja, abantu ba Katonda mwenna, ladies and gentlemen. Today is 1st of March 2020. That day we have been waiting for. That day we have been praying for. We have prayed for journey mercies. We have prayed for the good weather. We have prayed for the disciplined media, that they don't block everybody who has come here to witness the enthronement of the 9th Archbishop of the province of Church of Uganda. What a wonderful day. To God be the glory. May his name be praised forever. I am standing here on behalf of a powerful team, which His Grace Stanley Ntagali nominated with the support of the Standing Committee of the province. And we are so grateful that you called us and you've given us an opportunity to continue serving our Lord. And I want to welcome you all. Thank you for coming. All of the bishops and the roll call of the archbishops. May I now make my own roll call, now that we have the Speaker of Parliament in the House. We have Honourable Sam Kutesa, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and his dear wife. Honourable Esther Mbayo, Minister for Presidency. Honourable Persis Namuganza, Minister of State for Lands. Honourable David Bahati, Minister of State for Finance. Honourable Karubango David, Public Service. Honourable Bet Kamya, Minister of Lands. Honourable Katumba Wamala, General, Minister of Works. Honourable Kaduchu Joyce, the Minister of State for Health. Honourable Betty Aol, who is the leader of opposition, Right Honourable Leader of the opposition in the House. Honourable Among Betty, who is the Minister for Kampala, I saw her. Honourable Beatrice Anwar, Minister of State for Environment. Honourable Nabakoba Judith, ICT and National Guidance. My colleagues, MPs, Honourable Solomon Silwan, who is our Commissioner in Parliament and MP for Okoli. Honourable Kenya Michael, Doctor, we've been working together. Honourable Serikali Joel, all the way from Mtwetwe. Honourable Yeri Ofono, Tororo. Honourable Senyonga Muyanja. Honourable Makumbi Henry Kamya, Honorable Kunihira Agnes, Honorable Gonahansa Francis, Honorable James Akena, Honorable Jovia Kamateka, Honorable Twina Masiko Onesmus, Honorable Nakayenze Koni, Honorable Elijah Okupa, Honorable Kalwanga, Honorable J.B. Rubiai, Honorable Ntende, and we also have Honorable Beatrice Biencha, is a former MP, but she is the chairperson of Uganda Land Commission. Honorable Sylvia, Mrs. Sylvia Ntambi Muwebwa, and your dear husband, Mrs. Ntambi is the chairperson of the Equal Opportunities Commission, and you'll work very closely with the Archbishop. You've heard his manifesto. Honorable Mrs. Matembe, and your dear husband, I saw Miriam Matembe, and Mr. Matembe, thank you for coming. Honorable Kayongo from Rubaga, and Mrs. Kayongo. Honorable Kayongo is a presidential advisor. I saw Honorable Nasasira John and Naomi Nasasira, the wife. We have the Deputy Governor, Bank of Uganda. I beg your pardon, before the Deputy Governor, we have Honorable General Eri Tumwine, Minister for Security. Okay. And Honorable Father Lukodo. Honorable Father Lukodo. Deputy Governor, Bank of Uganda. I saw ambassadors. They are led by Ambassador Katrebe Philip and your dear wife, all the way from Mombasa. He arrived to attend this function. There we have justices. I saw Justice Butera and Justice Nshimi. I must apologize if I have missed out somebody who falls, anybody who falls under my jurisdiction for recognition. But we have district chairpersons, my grace. At least I saw the chairperson of Chiboga district, Israel Yiga. Allow me now to thank you, Your Grace, for giving me a team which has helped me to do the work you gave us for the last 3 months, the work of organizing the enthronement of the 9th Archbishop of Church of Uganda, and also bidding farewell and singing happy birthday to the 8th Archbishop of Church of Uganda. I was deputized by none other than General Katumba Wamala. General Katumba Wamala has done a very great job. He also chaired the Committee of Works, and he has worked. Many members are still deployed because we are still working. We still have a few hours to go to hand over to you, Your Grace. Allow me to introduce the Right Reverend Bishop Ruwalira, who has been the chairperson of the venue committee, working with other people. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dean. You've been staying here to beautify the cathedral. I'm so grateful. May I introduce the worship committee, which was led by the Right Reverend Dr. Joel Obetia. And I want to welcome you back from where you are coming from. I don't want to mention, because you arrived this morning at 5. Congratulations, you have attended the enthronement. Allow me to introduce Dr. Acheng Jen, the Minister of Health, who headed a team which made sure that we were safe health-wise. Worked with so many people, hospitals, Mengo, Rubaga, Mulago, Uganda Protestant Medical Bureau. Thank you so much. Dr. Ruth Senyonyi, Mrs. Senyonyi, headed the Welfare Committee. We are yet to see. He's in charge of the next program. And the water that has been distributed in church, we were allowed to do so. Mr. George William Nyeko handled finance, administration, not mobilization, but administration. Reverend Canon Byarugaba headed the protocol. Reverend Canon Byarugaba Godfrey headed the protocol. Behind this group, there was the key drivers in resource mobilization who introduced me to a few people who contributed a third of our budget. We had a budget of 1.7 billion, but there was a team which introduced me and worked with me, and I want to introduce the chair, who is none other than the Prime Minister of Uganda, who is the lead of government business. And his co-chair, the Right Honorable John Patrick Amama Mbabas. And his co-chair, Dr. Mbonye. And his co-chair, Mr. Amos Nzei. I have mentioned the only 4, but they introduced me to 24 people, men and women. We sat once somewhere and raised more than $100,000. And I thank you so much. I appreciate everybody who has contributed. But I want to thank the Right Honorable Speaker. I have been away from Parliament for like 4 weeks. This is what I've been doing, Madam Speaker. Right Honorable Prime Minister, who is the leader of government business, you've not been seeing me in coordination meetings in the office of the Prime Minister. Thank you so much for tolerating me. I've been absent. I want to thank His Excellency the President. He contributed more than a third of the budget. The Right Honorable Speaker will be telling you more because she's been left in the chair to conclude the President's speech. I want to thank His Excellency the President for also tolerating me because I cut some cabinet meetings. I also want to thank His Grace, Dr. Stephen Kazimba Mugalu, for your contribution into who you are and what you are. You made our work so easy. Whenever we could go and talk about the enthronement of the 9th Archbishop of Uganda, especially to Muslim brothers and sisters and some other people from different religions, and you mentioned the person, Dr. Stephen, oyo muntu waffe. Oh, he's a very good man. Thank you so much. You eased our work. You eased our work. We didn't find any difficulties. We have done the work. We've gotten all the resources we wanted. But we need more resources for yet another program, which I told you about. And I have heard in your manifesto that you also need resources. When we add up and we get the balance, we shall come to you because we have not balanced our books. we shall come to you and decide on what to embark on in the many programs that you have. Thank you for also contributing towards this cause, because as I called you, I was talking about your robe, what you are going to wear, which was costing much, and you said, me, I started long ago depositing and I'm okay. And we scraped off some huge amounts of money which we are going to spend on dressing the Archbishop. Thank you so much. The Kazimba family, beginning from Mama Margaret Kazimba. Thank you for your advice, Mama. The children, Senga, thank you so much for accepting us in your family. The PS, the Provincial Secretary, Reverend William Ogeng, and your team at the Secretariat. I can now apologize because the day has come and I am seeing things are moving on well now. I can apologize for whipping you so hard. But I was doing it on behalf of my team. I don't want to waste a lot of time, but people have contributed. I will mention only one person who surprised me. There is a young man called Kasato working on CBS Radio Yobujaja. He called me yesterday but 1 and said, I don't want to miss the blessings. Where can I send my contribution? I said, how much? I have 10,000 shillings. I want to send it. Thank you for clapping for him. Some people shied away thinking that they had very little money, forgetting what is written in the Bible. This Kasato man who called me when I was here at church energized me more. And I thought that it is worth recognizing him amongst those who contributed. I received your 10,000 shillings. I don't know whether you were here. I don't remember that I gave you a card. But thank you so much. Let me stop here by thanking you for this opportunity. And may God bless us. We continue praying for journey mercies, for our guests who have come from far and near, and we will continue to pray for the good weather. May God bless you all. Thank you.
It's now my pleasure, Your Grace, to invite you, also to invite the Speaker of Parliament.
We must really appreciate our chairperson, Dr. Ruth Nankabirwa, for the good work that she has done. Thank you very, very much, and your team. When we do God's work, especially where it calls for raising resources and even other things, we raise our faith. And when the Prime Minister called some few people and also your co-chair, that's when I saw faith really works. Thank you very, very much. To God be the glory. Thank you so much, each one of you who has come. I want these words of the unknown author. This is what he says about faith. Faith sees the invisible, believes the impossible, and receives the incredible. So whatever we do it in faith. So to God be the glory. Njagala okutwala omukisa guno okwebaza Katonda olw'ettaka lino lye tuliko n'olwa Ssaabasajja Ssekabaka Muteesa eyayita abasomi. Senga teyabayita tetwandibaddewo wano. N'ebirala byonna nga byonna byogeddeko. Era Ssaabasajja taliwo wano. Naye waali. Maama Nabagereka mulabye, maama Mukama yebazibwe. Engalo ez'amaanyi eza maama wa Buganda. Tusanyuse nnyo. Ne Namasole waali, Mukama yebaze. Ssaabaganzi namulengedde. Ssaabaganzi ye kojja wa Kabaka, Namasole maama wa Kabaka. Ebintu abantu abakulu nnyo okubamanya. Abakulu bonna bali bajja banjula. Naye njala okwaniriza Katikkiro. Katikkiro, Oweekitiibwa jangu oyogereko eri abantu. Mukama yebaze. Weebale nnyo weebale ddala. Katonda akuwa omukisa ng'oyogera gye tuli. N'oluvannyuma muwulirize ebigambo by'amagezi kuba Katikkiro ayogera ebigambo by'amagezi. Mukama akuwa omukisa.